Hello. Welcome to Unity Live. Our cat just started doing the really loud cat thing, so you might hear that in the background. Nick is shushing her away. Anyways, hello. I hope everybody had a really, really happy Easter. We did. We had a nice long Easter weekend, lots of celebrations, lots of food. It was so fun. So at any rate, I'm Angela Magnuson from Unity Stamp Company, and today I just wanted to come in and share a little bit about our UU kit. So we have 4 memberships at Unity Stamp Company. So we have the Kit of the Month, we have the Background Kit, we have the Uniquely Unity Kit, and then we have the WIT Card Kit. And so they're kind of all at different price levels, and they're all memberships, and you sign up, and then you get these things automatically shipped to your door every single month. And this Uniquely Unity one is one that I kind of specially pick out that kind of goes along with the style of stamping that I like. And so I pick this one out every single month. WIT picks out her WIT kit, card kit, and all that good stuff. And then the background and the kit of the month is also done by me. And normally Angie Blom is my big sidekick there, and Jeannie Marie Hayes and Jessica Pickerel. So we all kind of do that kit of the month together. And that one's a very big one. But I won't get off on that subject because today we're going to talk about Uniquely Unity, and I'm going to show you a couple different simple little cards that I put together on Friday, but then I decided not to go live because I figured everyone was getting ready for Easter. Nick is here too. He's being very silent.
Hi.
Nick always helps with reading the comments and stuff, and Wit's in her office. She is posting links and stuff like that. So, but forgive me if I ramble and get off subject. Like today has been one of those just days that just like boom, out of bed running. So it just feels like I haven't caught up to myself yet. So we're gonna just dive in and start on our first project. Nick, you want to bring it down to Project Cam and I'll just show the kit.
On it.
Cool. All right. So here we go. This is Uniquely Unity. Like I said, if you go on the website under memberships, there'll be a drop-down menu, and you can take a peek at all of the membership kits. This one is called You Can Dream It. You know what? My glasses are too big for my face. They keep popping off. I'm going to get these other ones. They're so cute. I would prefer these, but the other ones won't keep falling off. Okay, so this one is called You Can Dream It, and it is one that I picked from an independent artist. So I just bought it online from an independent artist, nobody that you guys really know here at Unity, but I just loved these little wish sticks. I loved these when I was little. My very first kit that I ever introduced for Unity over about 14 years ago was a wish stick. I think it was called Wish Big. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it on wood?
It was on wood, yeah, and it was one of the first ones that I ever did, so that's kind of fun. All right, so we're going to start with this little card that I created on Friday. It's very basic. It's probably some techniques that you guys are all very familiar with, but it's always fun to watch people create. So we are going to start there. So I used our fun little stacking dies that Lisa Rana made. I think these are in stock. Whit will let us know. But this kit of stacking dies has been so popular, and I don't know, I just used it for the first time on Friday and I love them.
Sharon's never heard them called wish sticks.
Did I make that up maybe? I don't know. They're just dandelions, right? They're dead dandelions in essence. So, but we always, we make wishes with them, so I call them wish sticks.
And then Travel Dreamer on YouTube is wondering, is there going to be any more Winnie the Pooh releases?
Oh, absolutely. We're not quitting on Winnie the Pooh yet.
They'd really like to see Roo.
Oh, are we allowed to do Roo yet?
I think so.
Okay, cool.
I'll double check, but.
Okay, so I'm just lining the card up on my mat like this so that we can get a straight line with the masking tape. This is a brand new masking tape from ThermoWeb, I believe. I hope I'm right. Okay, so we're just going to make one little block panel just to add some character to this fun little card. And this is no color stamping, which Whit has informed me is quite popular right now. So It would be popular with me always because I've never been big into coloring. Oh, I wasted so much of that, but that's okay. We can reuse. I've never been big into coloring, and so it's always nice to be able to just do some silhouette stamping of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and take my Gina K Premium Dye Ink in the color Fresh Asparagus.
Sue says she loves your faux layer technique. She just did a few cards with that last week.
Oh, well, thank you. So we're just going to go ahead and start here and just do some ink blending, which is, you know, this might get me in touch with my day because it's always therapeutic to do some ink blending. All right, so again, I am using Gina K ink in the color Fresh Asparagus, and we're just going to kind of do a little ombre effect here with this technique.
Did you know how healthy dandelions are actually for you?
Yeah, to eat, right?
Yeah,
they're in the form of vitamins.
You can eat the roots and even the flowers themselves.
That's so cool. I bet they're bitter, though. Have you tried one yet, Nick?
Oh, yeah, I've tried them. But you can, like, cook them differently. And, I saw someone batter them the other day.
No
that looks
way!
interesting.
They battered a
Yep.
dandelion?
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. Nick is big into, like, researching things, and I love how many concepts that he finds. I have never heard of battering a dandelion. I bet a lot of people haven't. Oh, no, I got a little ink on there. I wonder if my eraser will take it off. Oh, I hate it when I mess up really early in the game, don't you guys? I've got to find a way to fix it. All right, so I did a little bit lighter of a green there. It was grass green. And then for the last color, I'm going to take a different blending brush because it's a little lighter. And we're going to use skeleton leaves. Skeleton leaves, huh? Those are unique names. Gina K comes up with some good ones. All right, and we're
Jan says, unless you're allergic to them.
Oh gosh, I bet that would be horrible. Well, I just remember everybody, like so many people would spray for the dandelions, and then when we were little, when you guys were little, I never sprayed or anything, and neither did the priest that lived next door, and we'd always have a conversation about how pretty the dandelions are if they just weren't viewed as weeds, you know? Mm-hmm. And they only last for, you know, what, a couple weeks at the beginning of the summer.
Yeah, I get my front yard because our other neighbors are one's a, what do you call it? Landscape guy, and the other's just a really nice old couple and only loves their yard. So I'm like,
so they appreciate it.
I'll get my dandelions for you guys.
That's so nice. All right, now we're just going to peel this off, and it's going to have a really clean, pretty effect as the base layer of our card. So how fun is this? See? Ta-da!
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's pretty. It's been done a million times. I know you guys, but it's always a good fresh reminder. Like sometimes when you watch somebody go live with stuff like this, then it just inspires you to get creative. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and do some stamping. You can tell I cleaned everything up real well last time I used it. Not. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and take our Dandelion Stamp. We're gonna take this one first, and the fun thing is we're gonna kind of curve his stem a little, and you can do that with this. So.
Did you notice how great that tape pulled off compared to the purple tape?
Yes, I loved it. Oops. Stick. It was so easy. So see, oh no, it moved. 1 second, you guys, I should actually use the tape and make sure that the card doesn't move. Do you hear the cat again? That kitty. Okay, we're gonna do this one more time. We're not in any big hurry because you guys can leave whenever you want, so I'm not keeping you, right? So, all right, we're going to do this one more time. There. And now what I'm going to do is just kind of curve the stem a little and hope that sticks and stays here. There. And we're going to take, I'm just going to use that Stays On black ink. Where'd I put it? Yeah, right here. Just because it's here. No special reason. It stamped out nice. And we're going to stamp this first dandelion. Oh, no.
Ooh, Sue has a good point. She says, Angela, we know you like that distressed look. You can rip the tape on the side before you stick it down to get that distressed ripped look.
Oh, that's such a great idea. I never even thought of that. I'll have to try that next time. All right. Oh, shoot. See, now I don't like how bent it is. We're going to go... Oh, gosh. We're going to go straight. I'm not going to like this. I can tell you guys that right now, but... Oh, see? I, like, did it right on the thing. Dang it. Oh, well. We're just going to keep on keeping on. This one's nice and curvy, so that'll be perfect. All right. See, I thought I was getting all fancy, and then, you know, sometimes you just can't control it. It's just the way it ends up. All right, so now we're going to stamp this next pretty little dandelion.
Yes, Cheeto is still stalking the halls of Unity.
Yep.
We have Cheeto, who has no tail, and then Dorito, who has no tail.
And then JB,
yep,
who is just always noisy. Very, very noisy. Let's see, where am I going to put this one? Okay, we're going to put this one down here, like I did with the other one. Ta-da. All right. Am I in camera view?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Anyone else? How was everyone's Easter? Did you guys all just... We ate so much, didn't we, Nick? My mom made 2 huge meals for all of us. And that because we went there Saturday morning, and then we also went there Sunday night. And my mom did all the cooking. It was amazing. Now we're just going to do one of these little flyaways. I made this a little bit too big, but I think it still works. All right. There. Oh, isn't that cute, you guys? Look at how fun that is. So... that is that. That's that stamping part. And now we're going to go ahead and stamp out the sentiment. So the sentiment says, if you can dream it, you can do it. And so what I thought was that this is a great, great card for graduation cards. Like, it'd be perfect because everyone's leaving high school with a dream of some sort, right? So if you can dream it, you can do it. We're just going to stamp that right on this little white sheet of paper, like so. Perfect. And now I need a scissors. Oh, here it is. And we're just going to go ahead and just cut these right apart like so. Whit's way better at cutting straight than I am, but we're just going to wing it. It works. What is it that she always says I do? Like oh yeah, I can do the tags. And she can never do the tags. All right, so we're just gonna cut this like so. Okay, and then we are gonna just use our little Ultra Bond adhesive, and we're going to glue on these sentiments. I was just going to apply for a permit because we're adding on to our cabin. So I was doing that and cutting the time really short. And so in the car, I'm like, I'm going to throw some fingernails on. And Derek's like, oh, I love it how you just have fingernails in your purse.
That's funny, right as you say that, someone says, your vacation nails look gorgeous.
Oh, my vacation nails came off in the ocean because I was in it so long. I don't think anything could hang on through all that salt water. So we're going to go like this. If you can dream it, you can do it. Just like so. It's nice to use the Ultra Bond because you can kind of, it doesn't stick right away, so you can kind of move it around if you don't like the way it looks. But yeah, every time you put nails on, I don't know why we do it, because it's like you can't really function as well.
Joan says it's hard to think of dandelions with the snow falling.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's talk about that. That's been horrible. Oh wait, we're not going to do the Nouveau drops until we assemble the card. Otherwise, I will have them all messed up. I will have all the drops messed up before you know it. So now we're just going to take this black backing and put it together like so. Make it pop a little with the nice little scallop back. I know, and I just looked at the forecast for where we live, which is, I live in a little town called Pennock, Minnesota now, which is on Norway Lake, and every day I look out at that lake and I'm like, summer has to get here, and it's just not happening. But anyways, the forecast has it under 50 degrees all the way to May 1st. Except for one day, which is Saturday, and that's going to be 70 degrees and rainy. So we're just going to have to grin and bear it. All right. Assembled.
Where do you get the inspiration for the UU kits?
Honestly, like I'll look back and see what I've already done. So I like to keep things nice and fresh so that, you know, people are getting different, they're getting different stamp kits. So that, I don't know, I look at what's trending, and sometimes I'll go on Pinterest and see what kind of stirs my soul. And then maybe send like Angie some, you know, photograph pictures of certain things so that she can then draw stuff. I don't know, just lots and lots and lots of different, depends on what mood I'm in that day, really. Okay, my thing is dried, so I'm using this thing to to get it open. We're gonna put some Nuvo drops on here. We do have Nuvo drops in our shop. This one was just to give it even more dimension or more uniqueness or more handmade look. We'll go on there and get down here, a few more. Ta-da! All right, so that's that. It's easy peasy. You could draw, or you could make a bunch of these for graduation cards and see when they dry, they're just clear. Isn't that cool? Nice. Yeah, I love them. So that one is called, it dries translucent. It's called Gray Mist, of all things. But it does dry, it dries completely translucent, which is fun.
And I love how it picks up the colors around it too.
Yeah, me too. There. So we got through that one. All right, on to the next. I need this wet. Can you get this wet for me? Because I need to clean the black off my stamps. All right, Nick just went to go get my something to clean my stamps because I'm going to use white ink on my next project. So my next project is this one, and it's very similar to things I've done in the past, but hey, that's okay. That is okay. Oh, I think Abby just came in from school, so all the dogs have to go greet him. All right, so Nick will be back in just a second, and I will go ahead and show you guys how I made this. I liked the little white dandelions. I thought that was kind of fun. So we emboss it. We're going to emboss it and just make it really pretty. All right, so it's taking a minute. Let me see if you guys have any questions or anything. Ooh, we have 100 people here. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining today. Thanks, Nick. Okay, so we're going to clean up our stamps since we're going to use some white ink. That stays on. Like, I probably should have used that amalgam ink from Gina. I love that just as much, but yikes. Do you guys have tips and tricks to get stays on off?
I bet rubbing alcohol. I don't know though. I've never tried.
I've never tried either. I'm sure our stamps can endure it, but okay. Well, hopefully.
It's more just a stain. It doesn't.
Yeah,
like,
it's
really
not gonna probably.
there.
Okay, hon. All right. So here we go. First things first. I took a tag die and I cut it out of cardstock. So that's where I got this. And we are gonna go ahead and stamp up our card to start, and we're going to emboss it. So we'll see if this works as good as it did for me on Friday when I wasn't under camera pressure. We're going to use Gina K white pigment ink.
Stephanie says stays on as a special cleaner.
Oh, I feel like I know that now that she said that. Yep. It needs a special cleaner. It works so good. All right, we're gonna stick our tag and our Misty here. Oops. All right, and we're gonna stamp. So we're gonna start with this guy again. We're gonna put him right here. I'm just looking at what I've done. It's weird when you make it on Friday. Like, it's kind of like starting fresh again. All right, and I'm just gonna do white on the top. Oh golly, it moved. Shoot. I'm gonna do this over. It's not this, like these aren't sticking very well. I don't know, maybe the Misty needs to be cleaned.
Yeah, it's really smudgy.
Okay, And I'm actually going to turn this over because I got a little water from cleaning
it.
It
Got a little dusty. Just wipe the back off of the stamp.
Okay, thanks, Nick. All right. Let's try again. Real life going on here. All right, we're actually going to turn this down like I tried to the other time. We're going to see if it works this time. All right, so I'm just going to do white on the top, like so. And then we're going to do the fresh asparagus on the bottom. So, good for the stem. There. And we're going to stamp it and cross our fingers. And if it gets screwed up, we're going to call it artistic. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, for Brutus Monroe, and we are going to just pour that over the very top is all. And we're going to emboss it. It's going to pop so nice. I was so excited when this worked out the other day. We're going to move the Misty because I think it melts under the embossing. So watch, it's just going to pop. It's so fun. Oh, I didn't know I was showing. Have I been showing this whole time?
No, not all.
Okay. All right. So there it goes. It's popping up nicely. Isn't that pretty, you guys? I love it. I forgot to leave room for my sentiment, but we'll think of something along the way here. All right, now we're going to do it again. We're going to stamp the other one. This fun little person, or the little stamp person. Fun little guy. There, we're going to put it right there like that. I probably should have wiped that one too, but okay.
Joan says she's very leery to try embossing.
Oh, honey, you're going to love it. You'll be addicted. You have to try it. Right, Nick?
I emboss almost every time I stamp.
Yeah, it's so fun. You got to set yourself up with some embossing today. You'll never, ever regret it. And it adds so much to your projects. Like, you know, when you give a handmade card, it's so fun to see people's reaction to things being embossed. I don't know. Don't you think, Nick?
Yeah. And you should make sure to get an embossing buddy with that talcum powder and stuff in there, because that really makes a big difference.
So this is, Nick made this one. What did you put inside there, hun?
Just talcum powder.
Yeah. So, but they also have them available, embossing buddies. Oh, I got the leaf a little bit green, but that's okay. We're going to call it art, like I said, and there's nothing perfect about it. So now we'll go ahead and emboss this one. Perfect. That's going to turn out wonderful. Okay. Yeah, the embossing buddy clears your surface so that the embossing powder doesn't stick to anything else. So I should have done that and used that.
Yeah, because it'll stick to even fingerprints or any small static or oil on the paper. So it's nice when you do that. It just gets rid of all that.
So this is fun, huh? So we have some white little dandelions, some white little wish sticks, and now we are gonna just do some distressing. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I totally just cut you off, Nick.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Sorry. Sometimes your brain just gets into the project. All right, so now we're going to just go around the edges like so and just do some distressing on the edges. And I'll show you something fun at the very end about embossing that will convince who was it?
That was
Thought it was an M name. Margaret?
Joan.
Sorry, it's Jamie. So, my friend Jolanda van Oosterhout told me that when you are doing vintage or, distressed sides like this, to just do layers and layers, because that just makes it look so much nicer when you just keep going in and putting layers and layers. This is called Vintage Photo. It's a Tim Holtz ink. And it is made for exactly what we're doing right now. I'm hoping that I don't get funny fingerprints here.
Cindy's wondering if we've thought about carrying any Brutus Monroe embossing powder. It's the best she's found.
Nice. I thought we did at one time.
I thought so too.
Yeah, we should probably do a reorder of that. It's so fun. I love all of its colors. All right. So actually what I'm going to do though is, do I have a paper trimmer? Well, I'm going to go cut this little bit off because I want it to be a little shorter. So since I'm in the distressing phase here.
Sandra says, thanks for the live. I got my kit and loved it, but wasn't quite sure how to use it.
Yay! You know, we've been talking about that here, Nick and Whit and I, about how we should be going live more often with our memberships. So it's kind of a goal of ours. We're not going to make any big, huge promises, but I would like to be kind of consistent with that. All right, so see how pretty that looks? Look, and here's the beautiful thing. Like, you can go in, and if you have embossed, you can just wipe that brown ink right off. And look, it just pops. I shouldn't have used the water. I should have just used a white rag, but again, it made kind of a cool frame. Or you can even just wipe it off with your finger, but look at how it just makes that stamp just pop right out. Ooh, now I kind of just want to do some watermarking since I don't have any. Okay, see you guys how I made like a little mistake here and I got some water there? If I took a paintbrush right now with some water and just did some splatters, that would make everything just really tie in. So every mistake that you make is correctable. That's how I feel in card making. All right, so now we're just gonna go ahead and take the sentiment and we're gonna stamp it. I didn't leave enough room like I did with my other card, but it's okay. So we'll just go in and do our best and give it a whirl. Oh, it didn't work so well, but that's okay. I suppose maybe that's a lesson right there. If you emboss, you can't really stamp over the embossing, but that's okay, you guys. You're all creative. You wouldn't be here if you weren't, and everything can be fixed. What was that, Nick?
I wonder if StazOn would have stuck better on the embossing.
I know.
I've never tried that.
You know what I might do? I might just stamp on like a piece of, I can see if I can fix this. I might just stamp on a little piece of paper.
Ooh, here's a really great point. Handmade doesn't need to look like a machine made it.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, nope, I'm not going to do it. Oh, you know what I could do? I could stamp the sentiment again and cut it out like I did the last time. Maybe I will try that. Might as well, so that I can save this card and actually give it to somebody. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Here we go. And what's kind of fun is I won't distress ink this, and so it'll pop out. So that's kind of fun. So let's give it a go here. See if we can fix it. I love that. I love that she just said a handmade card is not supposed to be perfect. Mm-hmm. I think that's so wonderful. I mean, that's really what it's all about. I keep most of my handmade cards. So does Whitney. Every time we get one from one of you guys or from our design team members, it's just so fun to have. Okay, we're gonna do this. See? So, note to self, don't stamp over something that's been embossed and expect it to look good. Okay. What else should we talk about? I feel like that awkward silence every time that we go silent. Ah. Okay. Well, the nice thing about bad weather is we'll be inside crafting longer, right?
Oh yeah. What's the glue you're using?
Oh, this is called Ultra Bond adhesive. We have some in stock. Yeah, we're just kind of running low on some of the tape runners, and so we thought, well, we'll just wait and I'll use this stuff for a while. So, yeah, that didn't turn out so great either, but we covered up the stem, you guys. Oh, well. On to the next part. Okay, so what we're going to do is go ahead and take this pretty little pattern paper, and we're going to corner around the edge like so. And we also have our card base, and so I want to go ahead and round the edge of our card base like so. And then all we are going to do is adhere this to our card base. So pretty. Okay, I'm not liking how much card is showing there, so I'm gonna actually make it a little bit shorter, and then we are going to round that again, just like that. And then we're gonna take some fun little twine and put it on here. I'm actually gonna make a new one of these so that I'm not wasting things. So, but I'll show you how I tied this on here. There we go. And then we just make a nice little bow, like so. Super pretty. This twine is also for sale in the Unity shop. It's such a great little way to finish off a card. I'm going to cut it like this. And then we are going to put this right here. I guess I will just adhere it, honestly. Just like this. See how that pretty little pattern paper under it just kind of makes it pop? And then if you wanted, if you were going to use this for a graduation card, you could go ahead and just, you know, make one of these little tabs to slide some money in right here and just staple it on, and then put a white base on the back. And that's kind of why I put the base on the back of this, because otherwise you can see, you know, that staple in the back. But I didn't set myself up with a stapler over here. I had to go steal it off Kelly's desk, so I'm not going to do that today. And then, yeah, so then you would just put the little back on like so. I can do it.
Kelly was asking who touched her stapler.
She was?
No, I'm just kidding.
She would know. She's very, very organized. Don't mess with Kelly's stuff. Okay. So then I just put that on the back, and then I cut this off, which I'll do right now. Like so. And then I just went ahead and put the corner rounder on those. And, oh, that didn't work so well. I cut it a little crooked. And voila. See, this is why we, this is why we make a couple, because this one turned out way better. This one's way cuter, so this is the one I'm going to take a picture of, not this. This one turned out a little crummy, but we can't be too hard on ourselves, right? So, again, just to reiterate, I used the Uniquely Unity kit called You Can Dream It. It's a membership kit. You sign up. I believe it is $14.99 a month. That does include shipping. So it is a huge value, you guys. Like, it ships out for $14.99 a month. And they're always a good quarter sheet of rubber. When you sign up, you can probably bring it back to face. When you sign up, you get to purchase the past kits too at the lower price. So for any other person, I think the kit costs like $26, $28 maybe. But when you sign up, you get to purchase the past kits for the $14.99. So I hope that you sign up. We really appreciate our members. And we'll be back to talk about the memberships more in the days to come. Whitney was going to try to get something done with the kid a month today, but gosh, the Monday after Easter, you guys all know as parents how hard that is to to swing. Easter is a big, big deal. So yeah, Easter Monday is probably not the day to come up with projects. So, but at any rate, I really appreciate you guys all joining us, and just looking forward to the next release, which will be, I believe, Whitney, help. I think it's on Tuesday, but maybe Thursday. I'm not sure.
Like tomorrow, Tuesday?
Yeah, is it that soon? Oh, anyways, yeah, we'll have a new release this week, and also, you know, I just think you should really go sign up for a membership. See which one suits you. Whitney did a live with her Wit Kit card, and oh my gosh, it literally is the cutest card kit as well. It's rainbows this month, and so cute. So we'll try to get in here and do more projects for you. So you know what? You have some different ideas? All right. Thanks for joining, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.